Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 234 of the Level Up program and day number 74 of the Brown Belt. We're going to once again shoot from stick right one. And we're going to continue on with that $1 million challenge. If you're new to the program here, this is all about my learning how to shoot the dice at the craps table and practice a trend-based betting system. The $1 million challenge is a challenge that Buckeye Slim put out about a month or two ago, and it is asking us to take $300 and turn it into $1 million. So far, we are going to be on episode number 12 today of the $1 million challenge. We are on level 2, and our bankroll right now is at $1,187 that we have brought in. So remember, we started at $300, so we're up almost $900 on our bankroll. Today we're going to have a running bankroll though of $450, and our goal is to make $90. In the chat we got Uncle Hoku, who checked in very early this morning, followed up by Craig K, John G, Kevin from Crooked River Craps, Brian, Joseph Ramus, Flatlander, Rick S, Ricky Lee, Bam, and Coach Joe. If you guys look at the KPI roll tracker, I did not reset it today because in my running away yesterday, I didn't realize that was a come out 7. So we are going to continue on where we left off yesterday. Good morning, Brian, Holy Roller. But anyhow, we're going to continue on where we left off yesterday. Our goal is again to make $90, so we're going to try to get a bankroll up to $1,277, so $1,277. So that'll be almost a $1,000 profit since we started the challenge. Again, remember, this challenge is a very slow-moving challenge, especially in the beginning, because we are trying to win very small daily goals. I know when I would go to the casino, I would try to do 2 or 3 sessions in each visit because that is about a 40 to 45 minute trip for me to get there. But anyhow, we're going to continue on with the 5-for-5 for hardware set. Make sure you get your bets in Crapsee. We're going to start off with a $10 pass line bet. And again, our bankroll is only at $450, guys, and I try to make it so I have enough for about 8 to 10 shooters. So our bet levels are going to be still kind of low right now, but as we get bigger and more money in our bankroll, we're going to be able to make bigger and more spread out bets, if you will. I went through and I set up each level, and I have a strategy set up for my regular throwing. I have a strategy set up for a random roller, and I also have a strategy set up for a recovery type system. But let's go all bets set here. Again, this is going to be my first throw for the day, but we're going to continue on with yesterday's results. So 5-for-5 for hardware set, all bets set, and dice out. That left die stuck to the table, guys, and we have another come out 7. So 1, 6, 7 is both dice off axis. That is one on one implode, one explode. So we're still looking for a point here. And again, like I said, we are continuing from yesterday, so that's a $10 profit for me for the pass line bet there. We're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. And if you guys watched Craps for the Cure this last weekend, Brian did an interview with John. He was talking about casino cruising and how you can get comps on the cruises by playing craps. That was a really, really informational session. And Brian gave straight up honest answers to every single question that was asked. And he went above and beyond without trying to skirt around the issue, if you will. He was pretty straight up and told everybody the way it was. So that was pretty cool to see. But we got 7 people in Crapsee here. Make sure you press that I am ready button so we can get going. We have 12 people watching on YouTube and 9 likes already. So I appreciate the support from everybody as we go forward. All bets set and dice out. And we have a 134 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So our new point will be a 4. Again, I read the left dice on the first die. I announces the left one. The second one I announces the right one. I'm always watching that left die as I throw it down the table. So we're going to bet the downstream side here. We're going to put $10 in pass line odds. We're going to put $15 on that 5. We're going to put $18 on the 6. So we're going to try to hit one of those 3 numbers so we can press it up and then hopefully collect on it. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, Navaldo. So again, continuing on with that 5454. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. When I crash the dice, if you guys, I don't know if you can see that because it's a little bit of a longer camera view, but I use my pinky to push the dice together, and then I place the thumb and the middle finger, and then I use my index finger to push the dice back so I can get them all nice and tight and set the dice that way, or grip the dice that way. So. And then I lean it down on a table, look down for my landing zone. And there we go. We have a 527 to end that roll. So not a good start here. That is double pitch. But that's going to finish that roll that we started yesterday. So that we did lose a little bit of money here. And we started off that way yesterday. We lost a little bit on that second shooter. But we came back and we made profit pretty fast yesterday. So I hopefully will expect the same thing here. Again, $10 pass line bet. Good morning, Frida. Yeah, good morning. Stick with the hard way set. We'll see how it works for us. And the big thing is taking our time to make sure everything is set. You have the dice grip properly. You have your landing zone. You have the right amount of energy in the dice. All bets set here. And dice out. Hit the mixing bowl just slightly. We have the 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. So that'd be Craig from Old Bay Craps showing up early here. We threw quite a few of those yesterday, about 3 or 4 of them, I think. Oh, we threw 2 of them because that was only the third 10 that we threw here so far. Again, we're going to stick with the 5-4-5-4. That was a primary hit, by the way, meaning that both they stayed on axis, and that was the top side for both of them. Again, we're going to go now. We're going to go with the $18 8 and a $15 9. We'll go $10 in pass line odds. And all bets set. Everybody is on the ball today, so they are pressing that I am ready button. So that is very much appreciated. And dice out. Guys, wow. They are coming hot and heavy. 7, but it's a 0.7 out. So let's stop and assess what we're doing here. It's obviously something is going on. That was 2 double pitches there to end the rolls early. So let's see what we're doing here while we get ready for the next roll. If you need rebuys, make sure you send them through. Remember, this is a $300 bankroll to start off with for this table, which is a pretty low table. You can go as low as a $5 bet if you want. Wow, send that through again. The last person just sent there we go. It for some reason did not accept it, but that one should have gone through this time. But remember, it's a $5 table, but I'm betting it as if it is a $10 table. And we got all bets set here. Dice out. Okay, let's try this one more time. Hard way set. If we double pitch again, we're going to go over to that 3V dice set. And we got a one dice off, one dice on again, or both dice off axis, one input, one export. So for some reason, those sevens are prominent today. We had some nice rolls yesterday where we did not have that many of them. So that was a pass line winner again. Make sure you're not working to come out, especially until I get warmed up here, guys. Again, we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. And we started off today with 1187, so we are down $86 right now. But we will definitely get that back. I have no doubt whatsoever. And let's go all bets set here. Dice out. Dice did cross when they get down there, and we have a point of a 9. It's a 4-5 Big Mac hard 9. So again, we're going to take our time and concentrate, make sure the dice go down straight, they go down square. We have good energy levels, and that energy level there was not too bad. They did have a little bit of a roll off, but not the worst I've seen. But now we're going to go again on that 8, $18. We're going to go on that 10, $15 as a place bet here. $10 in pass line odds. And again, John is doing the $1 million challenge. He had a little bit of a setback yesterday. That was the first one. He had to go back one level because he did not bankroll yesterday. Waylon's doing his strategy. He's continuing to do well. I'm doing the $1 million challenge. So it's kind of interesting to see the different ways that everybody approaches this challenge. Dice out. And we have a 3-2-5. That would be the Justice 5. So we do not get any money off of that one, but that is a continuation of that roll. We got past that 0.7 out territory, so that's a good thing. That means we're taking a step in the right direction. So I'm going to keep my bets the same. And as soon as you press that button, we will go all bets set. And here we go, dice out. Ooh, that was really short, guys, and the dice landed. That shows you the energy levels that I have on the dice, because they really don't go forward too much. Both of those stopped, and they did not go any further. But we have the 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So again, we have another box number hit. I did not get paid on that one though, because we have the upriver side. If we get one more on the downstream side there, we will change our bets around a little bit. I know yesterday we were throwing a lot of the, what did we throw a lot of yesterday? We had a lot of 8s, obviously, and a lot of 11s yesterday. So again, we're going to stay with the same bet here. And this is one of the bad things about having such a low bankroll, is that you cannot pick up many numbers to make a lot of money and a lot of more consistent wins. So dice out. And we have a 1-5-6 again. So we're going to switch our bet over. We're going to take that off of that, off the 9. We're going to probably pick up that 6 instead. So 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So actually, we're going to take off that 10. I'm sorry. We're going to take that 10 and put that on the 6, make it look like $18. Again, stick with that hard way set, 5454. And I found that once I start hitting a number, I usually do repeat those numbers quite a bit. So we're going to see if that holds true today. All bet set. And we got a 415 horse and buggy. So we did stay on that downriver side, but I still have not gotten paid yet on this shooter. So again, 5454. My bets will stay the same. Make sure you get your bets in. And we're going to go all bets set here. Dice up. Ooh, dice rolled off to the right side. That means I had a left tilt to them. 134, Big Joe from Wisconsin. So again, still looking to get paid, but we are definitely picking up the box numbers now. So I got a notification from Alfredo that he's going to be coming up to Joliet, Illinois on the weekend of December 10th. I probably will not be making it down there. I have some plans that weekend already, which really sucks because I do enjoy going down to play with those guys, and I do enjoy going down to visit and meet up with him. Dice out. And we have the 5-5 hard 10, old Bay Bushel again. So we took our bet off that 10, and what hits is that 10. Oh my God, that is my luck. So this is getting close to the point now where we're getting a couple rolls in here. I should almost consider turning my bets off until we can get something regular going, if you will. The 6 did hit a couple times in this shooter, but other than that, nothing really is repeating at all. But I'm too stubborn to do that, so we're going to keep our bets up. Still on that 6 and 8. Good morning, Randy. And all bets set. The left eye stuck. We got the 5-6 Midmo Yo. That is Cheeto coming to us from above. Yesterday we hit the tall twice. And we almost got that small on one of the rolls as well. I think we're one number away from hitting that all. Good morning, SJ. So if you're just joining in, guys, I have a lot of statistics up on the KPI today because yesterday I finished the live stream early. I didn't realize that that was a come out roll. We finished it today and we only got like 2 or 3 rolls in before the big bad number came out. But we're already on roll number 10 here for coming up here for this shooter. And we still have not gotten paid off of this shooter, so hopefully we hit it soon. Dice out. And we got a 145 horse and buggy again. We're trying to get up to a 1277 bankroll today. That is a profit of $90 if we can do that. We are down a little bit on our bankroll today because we had 2 shooters that we lost money right away in the beginning. And let's go all bets set, dice out. There we go. That landing zone was exactly where I was looking for, and this is the result we got. We got a 2, 4, 6 to 2x4. So we finally got one paid. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 16 pressure. So in other words, we're going to go up 1 unit on the pass line odds. We're going to go up 1 unit on the 6, 1 unit on the 8. So it's actually going to be a 17 pressure because I have the 6 and 8 covered here. So $17 extra. Try to get one more hit, and then we'll bring our bets down so that we will be in the profit for this shooter at least. And all bets set. And we got a 639. That's actually a 369, the center field 9. And that is our point, so that is awesome. So we got our second hit that we were looking for. Oh, and I got to re-enter in on KPI because there was a problem on that for some reason. So let's go 3-6. There we go. And that was our point. So we're going to take our bets down as soon as we get the new point established. We're sticking with that $10 pass line bet. We have $63 brought back, so we're going to be able to go to a 64 cross bet level. And then hopefully we can do some trend betting here and get some of that money back. If we don't, we might have to go into our recovery stage, but all bets set and dice out. Looking for a new point. And we have a 4-2-6, so 6 will be our new point. Let's go with that 64 cross bet level. So we'll enter in on Crapsee first. I'll bring my bets down. And then we'll go 64 cross. And that means that we are into the shooter for, we actually have $63 brought back to the rack. We have 62 on the table, so we're into profit by $1 so far on this shooter. And since we're pretty far into the row, I'm just going to trend bet. I'm not going to do any sister pressing or anything like that. So that way we can bring a little bit of money back to the rack as well as bring our bets up a little bit as well. So dice out. Dice did cross. We have a 5-3-8. That would be 8 came easy. So that is a nice hit for us. Finally, we get a little bit of money brought back, and we were able to press up that 8. We're going to go to $18 on that 8. So we're just going to increase it 1 unit right now. So 77 brought back, 68 on the table. And all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 2-2 hard for the Ian double deuce. Or since Brian is here, 2-2, let's go on a cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So we're going to be able to press that 4 up to $15 now. Again, we're going to stick with that hard way set. So we brought a little bit more back, put a little bit back on the table, so we're in a profit by $22 on this one. There you go, Brian, you heard your call. And we got all bets set. Peace out. Whoa, the dice stuck to my fingers a little bit, but we have the magic aces, 112. We must be getting pretty close to hitting that small. All we need is the ace deuce Alfredo sauce in order to get that small. And all we need is midnight to get the tall. So we're close to making them all right now. And what I did different, guys, remember I said I was going to adjust or analyze what I was doing. What I've done different is the grip is the same, the setup is the same, the energy level is the same, but when I'm extending my hand, I'm leaving it up in the air as if I am throwing my hand to the back wall. And that's the difference that I've made between the first couple rolls and this shooter here. So all bets set. Dice out. Dice did cross again. Guys, we got that ace deuce Alfredo sauce, so we hit the small. I am not betting the ATS, but if you are, you will get a little bit of a bump in money here. So we hit that small, we lit half of that green up, half of that screen up green. Yesterday we hit the tall twice, today we hit the small, so awesome. And 5-4, 5-4. We're going to keep our bets the same. If we hit that midnight, that'll be the all. But let's see how we do. Thank you, Coach Joe and everybody else. Brian says, or Kevin says 4 score. Face out. Ooh, I kind of went over a little bit. I kind of veered over a little bit on the table towards the center, but we have a 6-4-10. That's Waylon's best friend weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So that is another hit that we can press up, and we're starting to get our bets pressing up a little bit here. So we're going to go $15 on that 10. And 113 brought back to the rack. We have 78 on the table. So we're back up to that $1,200 bankroll level. Remember, we started off today at 1187. So we're up. We only need another $73. It will be our goal. So let's go 5-4-5-4 again. And all bets set. Out. And we got a 617. Ouch. So that does bring this shooter to an end. Decent roll on that one. Let's see if we could follow that up with another decent one. We made all the money back that we had lost. We started at 1186. We're actually down. We're down about $60, just a little shy, but a little over $50 we're down right now. Let's do this one. So let's go with the $10 pass line bet. Let's do a little skill 66 here, see if we can get back into the break-even point a little bit faster. I always like to try to get 2 or 3 hits back to break even so we could start going up from there. Thank you, Ricky. But we did make a lot of that money back that we were down. We're still down a little bit for the day, though. So all bets set here. And again, when you have a smaller bankroll, it's hard to recover. It's hard to get your money back and get into the profit because building your bets up takes so much longer that way. So dice out. And we have a 3-6-9 center field 9. 9 will be our new point. I'm not that good yet, Navaldo. When I can consistently get 15, 20 rollers, then I will be hopefully a little bit better. But thank you for the compliment, I guess. So let's go with that 66 inside bet level for the skill 66. We'll pick up $10 in pass line odds. So we have $71 on the table currently. We're going to take one hit. We'll do 22 inside pressure, and then we'll come back down to the 44 inside, and that should give us a bring $50 back to rack. So that's a profit of $5 if we can do that. Dice up. A little bit short on that landing zone, but we have a 5-3-8. 8 came easy. So that will allow us to pressure 22 inside. So actually what we're going to do is we're just going to pressure 17 because we already have $10 on that pass line. So that's up one unit more than what I should be. So we have $88 on the table now. And again, we're looking for one more inside hit there so we can bring our bets down to the 44 inside bet level. And let's call it all bets set here. Dice out. And we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Again, Shiro coming to us from above. So we're hitting all tall numbers on this shooter. All we need is that 10 and the 12 to hit the tall. And again, if I can get one more inside hit, that'd be perfect for what we're trying to do. Thanks for stopping in, Brian. I hope you have a good day as well. Go sell some travel packages for us. And all bets set. Dice out. A little bit low on the trajectory, but we have a 3-3-6, the double degen, a hard 6. So we got that inside hit that we're looking for. We can bring our bets down to 44 inside now, and then we'll start doing our trend betting to get our money back up. We got out of the shooter within 4 rolls, which is perfect. It took us like 11 rolls on the last shooter to get out of the negative. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go 44 inside. So we have got, wrong bet there. I got to rebet that because I was in the dollar, not the fives. So we've got $44 on the table. We have $49 brought back to the rack in the profit for $5 here. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. Make sure you guys do press that thumbs up if you like these videos, if you're finding value in these content here. Ooh, terrible throw, guys. The dice landed here and they rolled way off to the right. Means I was tilted left, but we have the 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So that's going to allow us to bring that 6 up to $18. Oops. I'm gonna clear that out. Make sure you press all bets set again, guys. I pressed that button out of habit a little bit too fast, so I'll let you guys enter your bets in again. I apologize for that. So make sure you press your button saying that you are ready. I'll give you guys just a couple seconds. Good morning, Waylon. Big Joe, he says. And all bets set. And we got a 4-3-7. Ouch. That right die came down, stopped, did not go any further forward. The left one just bounced up a little bit high. So I think that was just an unfortunate roll of the dice there. Mechanically, it felt good. For some reason, that right die stuck into the mat, but we did make a $13 profit for that one. So we are working our way back again. I got a 6 roll on that, so this is pretty much just an average roll on that one. So again, we started at 1187 today. I am just about $48 under where I started. So let's do that skill 66 again. $10 pass line bet. And all bet set. Let's do a skill 88 this time. So here you go, dice out. Dice went up and they kind of split off that back wall, but we have a 257, so it's a come out winner, pass line winner. That is a double pitch of the dice. We had that really nice long roll there of 19 rolls, but now the 7 is starting to show again. So let's see if we can rein this in a little bit. Again, we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. Good morning, Clay. Good morning, Biff. Let's press that button here so we're ready to go. And all bets set. Dice did cross. We have a 2, 4, 6, 2x4. So 6 will be our point. And we are going to go with the skill 88 this time. So we're going to go with the 88 inside bet level. That's $10 in pass line odds. And we got $20 on that 5, $20 on a 9, 24 on that 8. Let's put $15 in pass line odds there. So that we got $89 on the table now. 5-4, 5-4. All bets set. And we have a 2, 3, 5, Justice 5. And that one, I like the way the dice just kind of landed, and it just kind of slid into the back wall a little bit. Landed really nice there. But that 5 is going to allow us to do a 22 pressure inside. So we're gonna make that 5 and 9 look like $25. That 8 is gonna look like 30. We'll put an extra 5 in pass line odds. So bad weather in San Diego, says Biff. That for 5-4. Tonight, I believe Jeff is going to do another show tonight, I think, with Ed from Roll to Win, so make sure you check that out. And I believe that's going to be 7:30 Central Time tonight. And that's usually a pretty good session. They usually do a rollout of some sorts, and then they end up talking at the end. So that's always informational and entertaining. And we have a 1-6-7 out. So we brought our bets up. We were not able to come back down, so that one did hurt a little bit. 1-6. So that one hurt a little bit. So we need to do a little bit of recovery again. We are down for the day. $111, I think. So we'll be able to get that back. I don't see a problem with that. Again, $10 pass line bet. Remember, we have a $450 bankroll today, even though our total bankroll is currently at a little bit over $1,000, but we only have $450 available for us to use today. $10 pass line bet, all bets set. Dice out. Dice cross, and then they came back. We have a 2-2, Ian double deuce, hard 4. So we've thrown, I think that's second or third one of those that we've thrown today. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's go with 160 across. And then we'll do a little bit of regression betting here. So 160 across bet level. So that's going to allow us about $15 in pass line odds. So we have $160 on the table. 5-4, 5-4, all bets set. Dice crossed again. We have a 2-1-3 Alfredo sauce. Ace deuce. Keep our bets the same here. All bets set. Stays out. And we have a 2-4-6 2-4. So that is going to be a hit on the dice for us. So that way we can go, we're going to bring that 4 and 10 down. So we're going to do a little bit of collecting and a little bit of regressing. So when we bring the 4 down, since that's a point, all we can do is bring those pass line odds off, and then we'll take the $25 off the 10. So now we are at 110 inside plus the $10 pass line bet. Click on the button, says John. All bets set. This out. Ooh, that was short landing zone, guys. Oh my God. And that was a terrible result. And that was a mechanical issue there. 5-2. That's a double pitch. what to do here. So we're down to 982 for our bankroll. We can go down as far as 827. So we have $160, $153, $55 to work with here. We're going to pretend that somebody else is shooting here. We're not going to do a pass line bet this time. And we have people falling off on Crapsee here because this is not a good shooting day for me. But it is what it is. All but set. We're going to do a squeeze play, I think, here. Dice out. And we have a 617 on the come out to 16. So again, we need to refocus on the throws here. That was a little bit long. The last one was a little short. So we need to focus on that landing zone. Do not work to come out. If you have a pass line, that would have paid out for you. And these sevens are definitely killing the SRR for my throwing here. And I'll bet set. It's out. There you go. The landing zone is good on that one. We have a 5-3-8. 8 came easy. So we're going to do a squeeze play here. And to do that, you want to have a bet on the inside, so inside bets. And you want to have it so that way when you get that first hit, you can go half of whatever it is to pick up the 4 and 10. So let's go 132 inside. So this could be $30 on that 5 and 9, $36 on the 6 and 8. We'll take an inside hit here, and then if we get inside hit, we can go up. I'll bring back 42, so we can go $20 on the 4 and 10 then, and we can pick up the 4 and 10 for $20 a piece then. And then we'll take a hit there, and then we'll come down to 96 across. That should be enough to make 96 across, or just about 96 across. Dice out. And we have a 1-3-4 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that will not help us with the hit, but that will keep the roll alive. Again, 5-4-5-4. And all bets set. Face out. And we have a 2-6-8. Duracell 8. Go out and support free live craps. Give that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Every little bit is appreciated. So that's going to give us enough. That's our point, by the way. So we're going to pick up the 4 and 10 for $20 a piece once we get a new point established. And we'll take one hit at that level, and then we'll come down to the 64 cross bet level, and that'll be paid for then. All bets set. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3. Pass line loser. Craps shackle craps check winner. Now, the dice coach says if you have a couple craps numbers in a row, you should turn your bets off for 2 rolls. That's, I guess, up to you. All bets set. And we have the KitchenAid mixer again, 156. So we're going to put $20 on that 10, $20 on the 4. That will become a buy bet. So we now have got 172 on the table. We have 42 brought back to the rack. We got 1 hit here, and then we should be able to come down to 64 crossed and be well into the profit on this shooter if we can get that. All bets set. Dice landed, they kissed, and we got lucky. We have a 538. It came easy, so that is the hit that we were looking for. They landed pretty tight, and they kind of landed on top of each other almost. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to 64 across. Yeah, let's stick with that because that's 64 across, and then we have $84 brought back by doing the betting that we just did. So 5454. And hopefully we'll start getting some repeat numbers that we can start trend betting up and start getting some money back to the rack because we are down a little bit for the day. A lot of it, actually. Dice rolled over to the side there, but we have a 549 hard 9 Big Mac. So starting to get back in a little bit of a rhythm here. And we're going to make that 5 and 9 look like $15. $98 brought back to the rack, 74 on the table. And we have the Old Bay Bushel again, hard 10, 5-5. So we're going to make the 4 and 10 look like $15. So we're trying to get up to that 96 crossed level as fast as we can by sister pressing here. And then we're just going to trend bet the number that's hit then from there. So we have $84 on the table, 116 brought back. 5454. And all bets set. And we have a 314, Big Joe from Wisconsin. So we pressed that one up just a little bit ago, so that's perfect. So now we can go to $25 on that 4. Again, that'll be a little bit of money brought back as well as a little bit of money on the table. 143 brought back to the rack, and we've got 94 on the table, so we're in the profit, almost $50 on the shooter. Nice to hit that 4 a couple more times. That would be really nice. Peace out. It was short in the landing zone again. We have a ace deuce Alfredo sauce. They are landing kind of tight together and they're kicking apart a little bit. So that actually scares me a little bit because that's usually not a good sign when I start seeing that. We do want the dice to be tight together, but not that tight. 5-4, 5-4. All that's set. And we got a 4-3-7. Ouch. So we got a little bit of the money back, not as much as I wanted, but let's go one more shooter here, guys. I know that John is going to be going live here in a couple minutes for his daily paycheck. So if you guys need to bug off to do that, that's fine. If you guys want to stick around here, that's fine as well. Biff says, looks like the double sevens cleared out the 7 trend before the 9 or 10 rolls. Yeah. So we had a 12 rower there. We're gonna go one more shooter here, guys. I want to get a little bit of my money back. If not, we're gonna have to start at this level tomorrow as well. We have we're down $150 for the day. Remember, we have $400 to spend today. So what do we do here? Do I go for the gusto? So we're down $150, actually $156, and we have 450. So we have $300 to spend here if I really wanted to. $10 pass line bet. And let's go all bets set there. Peace out. And we have a 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel. Definitely is a repeater for the day. What should we do for our bets? Like I said, should I go for the gusto, kind of go all in with our bankroll for the day? Shoot. Let's play a little quarter pounder with cheese. We're gonna go $60 on the 8, $60 on the 6. We're gonna go with a $35 field bet. And we're gonna go with $10 hop 5. This is the quarter pounder of cheese. So it's $5 on the 4-1, $5 on that 2-3. And we need 2 hits at that low. That'll give us enough to go with the 44 inside. If we take 3 hits, we can go 64 across. Peace out. And we have the 4-4 hard 8 square pair. That is a primary front face hit. So that brings back $25 we make off of that. We'll go up again at the same bet level. So $60 on the 6 and 8, 35 on the field, hopping the 5s for $5 a piece. And all bets set. Biff goes Iron Cross, looking for horny numbers. He goes, No, actually, this is the quarter pounder with cheese. This is something the Hawaii Crapshooters brought out a long time ago. And we have a 516 KitchenAid mixer. That'll be another $25 brought back to the rack. 516. Do I run the risk and go for one more hit here and then come down, or do I go down right now? I'm gonna go one more hit, I think, so that we can go with the 64 crossed level. So 5454. We're gonna redo our bets again. What would be really nice is if we could pick up a 5. That would be really nice. That'd be a nice little hop win. So I'll bet set. Face out. And we did not get it, guys. We got the 167. So we're going to end it there with for the rolls today. So we are down in profit. This is the first day since we've started the $1 Million Challenge where we have not made our goal. In fact, we're down $187, almost $300, about 280 some dollars that we're down for the day. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of recovery tomorrow. But anyhow, let's look at our statistics here, and keep in mind this is for 2 days worth of rolling. We have had in 2 days 11 shooters. We had a couple nice rolls in the beginning that are not on the screen right now. But then we had a 20, a 19, a 9, a 12 that's showing, and a couple average rolls and a couple sub-average rolls. Strong numbers were obviously that 7, the 4, the 11, a little bit of the 8. So some of the rolls kind of leveled out a little bit. 5s and 9s were definitely low on the throwing net, but we ended up with a 8.6 SOR, 5.6 SRR with 6 come out 7s. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining in today. In my opinion, not a very successful day. Tomorrow we will definitely turn things around. And remember, tomorrow we're going to have a visitor here, Brian from Green Bay. He's in our chat all the time. Says hi in the beginning. He'll be actually stopping at my house, and he's going to be watching me do the live stream, and I'm sure he'll be having some questions as we go forward tomorrow. But my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Be safe and be prosperous.